There's something different in the air in Kansas City. The tone in interviews has changed. The attitude in practice too, and names like Mahomes, Andy Reid, and even some rookies are at the center of this transformation. The team that dominated the AFC for years now seems to have found a new motivation, or maybe a kind of pressure they've never felt before. And when veterans and rookies start fighting for their spot with this much intensity, fans know something big is coming. Hit that like button because the surprises are just getting started. The Chiefs are coming back with a chip on their shoulder after how the 2024 season ended. That playoff loss still stings, and the vibe in Kansas City is, let's fix this now. Andy Reid and company don't just want to get back to the Super Bowl, they want to win it and prove they're still the team to beat. But to do that, there's one area that desperately needs an upgrade: the run game. Last season, the Chiefs' rushing attack was, to put it nicely, disappointing. Isaiah Pacheco, the engine of the run game, spent a lot of time sidelined, and when he returned, he didn't look like the same explosive guy fans were used to. To patch things up, they brought back veteran Kareem Hunt for a symbolic return, but he didn't do much before fading away again. The result? Patrick Mahomes had to carry the offense on his back, with his arm nearly every play, and even for the best QB in the league, that's a heavy load. Now in 2025, the front office made some moves. They brought in the versatile Elijah Mitchell from the 49ers and even used a draft pick on Brashard Smith, a rookie with serious speed and field vision. The backfield is now deeper, but also more crowded. Who's gonna be the guy? A fully healthy Pacheco is still the favorite, but could Mitchell or even Smith steal the spotlight? And here's another question: can this roster really carry 4 running backs? Someone's going to be left out, and this decision will be a major dilemma between trusting experience or betting on youth. Training camp is going to be fire with this internal battle. One thing's for sure, if the Chiefs can re-establish a respectable run game, it'll open up the entire offense and take a truckload of pressure off Mahomes. And when this offense is balanced, watch out. Could this internal competition change the course of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because what comes next is even more unexpected. The Chiefs are no longer the favorites in the AFC. Weird, right? We got used to seeing the Chiefs open the season as the absolute favorites, practically stamped into the playoffs, with everyone already projecting another Super Bowl trip. But in 2025, that narrative has changed. For the first time in nearly a decade, Kansas City isn't the darling of the AFC West, let alone the entire conference. And people are asking, what's going on? Well, to start with, recent history isn't carrying as much weight anymore. Even after 9 straight division titles, analysts and bettors are looking ahead, and what they see is a team with a lot of question marks. Kansas City went through a major overhaul this offseason. A lot of players left, and even though new names were brought in to fill the gaps, there's still that classic, let's see if it fits. And that's where the doubt starts creeping in. But let's not forget one simple truth. The Chiefs still have Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce is still there. Chris Jones too. This might be the last dance for this magical trio, but they're hungrier than ever. The veterans know what's at stake, and the rookies are buying in, adapting to the Chiefs' way of doing things. That's always been a strength of Andy Reid's coaching staff, taking new pieces, fitting them in quickly, and getting the team ready to compete at the highest level. The problem is, the NFL world is unforgiving. A messy offseason becomes fuel for doubt. Other teams got better, and there's already a blueprint out there on how to slow down Mahomes and company. But here's the thing, people say that every year, and every year when nobody's looking, the Chiefs respond. So even if the spotlight is pointing elsewhere, don't underestimate Kansas City, because when they're being overlooked, that's when they love to remind everyone who really runs this league. The outside world may have doubts, but this roster knows exactly what it's capable of. Still, the margin for error is gone. If you want to stay updated on everything happening with the Chiefs, hit that subscribe button.